I'm back. Good morning.
How are we?
Yeah, good. You?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good.
So what is this sexual beast we've got here?
So today we have another 20 valve 2005 Seat Leon, originally 180 horsepower factory. It's got a Litco L280 hybrid, 550 and 550cc injectors, 80mm MAF, straight through exhaust, intercooler, basically your kind of average stage 3 setup.
Yep.
No
rods?
No rods. It's got stock rods. So,
So we have to be mindful of talk.
Yes, £300.
But other than that, we can send it.
Pretty much full set. So yeah, base mapped it, run with the N75 unplugged as per. I'm literally just going to set ratios now, get some heat in it, get up to operating temperature, and then we're just going to do a run,
Yep.
get some data, see what we've got, and
then go in with some 40% duty.
50.
50? Going with some
we'll
duty.
see. It depends how much boost we make.
Yeah.
So if we make a
It's
bar,
all down to the actuator, isn't it, I suppose?
yeah, if we make a bar or more, I won't run that much.
No, of
We'll
course.
adjust it before plugging in 75 back in, but that's why we run it unplugged, just to see what we've got.
Yep.
And how it reacts.
Awesome.
So,
well, hopefully she's going to do well. This is pretty clean, isn't it?
yeah, no, it's lovely, to be fair. Looks in good condition. Gone over a few things with the customer, and all the answers he's given us all have been right, which is
Seems to
good.
have been done properly.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, that was good, wasn't it?
yeah, it's gone from like 193 at the crank to 193 at the wheel. So
Yeah, big jump.
Yeah.
And that was what, 50%?
Yeah, so basically the horrible dip in the beginning, it overboosts ever so slightly.
Okay. So need to pull it off a little bit.
Yeah,
there.
so that's all it is. It's just correcting. So we're aiming no higher than 1.3 bar,
okay.
and it hit 1.4 basically. So it's just pulled back slightly. But that's why we can iron that out. The issue we've got right now is on the pull with the N75 unplugged. The beginning part of the run, it was pulling 6 degrees of timing, and then in the later part it goes up to over 8. Normally when just from my experience, normally when they pull that much time, they splutter and do all sorts of horrible things. Obviously if you're standing at the back of the car, if you're watching the fumes, they'll puff, or you'll see puffs of smoke, which is normally a good indication there's detonation going on in the cylinder.
Just for reference, if you've just they would just watch this run. So
yes,
this run, there's a couple of puffs.
Yeah, this is the second. So basically, the first run, the N75 was unplugged. The second run was with this N75 plugged in, 50% duty, just basically so we can feel out the turbo, see how it's reacting, see what boost it's making, etc. So the way that it's laying out the knock is quite uniform.
Right.
So normally when these have knock sensor faults, you'll get a flat 6 degrees, and then sometimes it will get worse.
Right.
The code, it wasn't showing a knock sensor code, it now is, and it's saying knock sensor 1 low circuit, so it could be unplugged, or it could just be a dead sensor, or it could be wiring.
Okay.
So, yeah, we can have a look at that.
Okay,
that's the first thing to do, yeah, because the thing is, without sorting, the thing is the ECU naturally going to pull timing out.
Which is bad for power and everything else.
To give you an idea, if you're trying to run 18 degrees of timing and it's pulling 6 degrees, you're going to get 12 degrees of timing effectively. So you are going to lose power. So yeah, that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to check that out. Hopefully it's something simple. Knowing my luck, it probably won't be. Let's try it. A lot better.
So would you like to tell everyone what the issue was?
Okay, so on the last pull, I'll get to that in a sec. The horrible dip. Basically, there was a code for number 1 knock sensor, circuit low, which is normally either, well, in my experience, low circuit is normally a wiring issue, or the sensor's not plugged in.
Okay.
And basically cleared the code, did the run, and where it drops out is where it then logged the code and started pulling timing again. So had a quick snoop around just to see if there's anything obvious. Knock sensor number 1 was unplugged, knock sensor 2 was plugged in, so I've plugged the sensor in, cleared the codes, done the same run, we're on the same tune.
And we shall resume. Right, so exactly the same pull, exactly the same file.
Yes, with the knock sensor plugged in. So we've gone from...
The results speak for themselves, don't they?
Yeah, well it's gone from sort of 240 horsepower to 269?
Yeah, 269.6 and 346.2.
So
That's really good.
There's a considerable jump. There's also no knock through the entire pull.
And obviously it's not pulling its timing out and causing that massive dip either.
Yeah, so
we're back on form.
Back on form. time for a bit more boost. So I made a mistake as well, which we're gonna just to explain. So, like I said, where it drops in, I thought, so I was watching boost throughout the run on VCDS, and I thought I saw it hit 1.4 bar.
Right.
And then it dipped.
Yeah.
But my eyes must be deceiving me.
Yeah.
So
No
in the log,
goggles.
it doesn't show that. It doesn't show anything more than 1.2 bar.
Okay, so we've still got room to play
Yeah,
with.
we've still got room to play.
Even down low, yeah?
Yeah, so...
Well, it just goes to show the importance of accurate data.
Yeah, and that's the thing is when I went through the logs, I was like, oh, well, the dip's about there, and then I saw that it then started pulling those timing out, so that's what's caused the dip. So yeah, now we're just going to turn the boost up a little bit more. We're only at 346 newton meters, so
Plenty of torque left to play with.
yeah, it's normally with 400 newton meters is 300 foot-pounds roughly.
4 and 3, yeah.
4 and 3, yeah. So we got some room
Got
to
some
play.
wiggle room.
Yeah, so we're just going to do a revision, and then yeah, jump back in, try and make some more power.
Sweet, let's do that. That was nice, wasn't it?
Spicy.
Spicy. Why is it spicy? So, a little bit of knock, I could see.
Yeah, a little bit of knock. We've got to sort that out.
Yep.
1.5 bar boost.
A little too much.
Tiny bit. I'll probably pull it back a smidge.
A smidgen.
Yeah, 412 newton meters with just over 300 foot-pound, 300 horsepower on the nose.
Yeah. 300.9.
Just got a bit
Good.
tidied up to the...
Yeah, but that's decent, isn't it? So next port of call is dial it back, well, probably 5% on that, give or take 5-10%.
Yeah.
See what happens. Clean her up, and away we go.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're mainly concerned. We did have a quick chat off camera. You're mainly concerned about how quickly the boost is coming in.
Yeah, I mean, it's not loads. It's not exactly how quick it's coming in, but it's how much it's making and how quickly it's making it.
And it's just rods.
I hate stock rods in there. The thing is, this is done nearly 150k.
Yeah.
So it's,
It's not even like they're
you know,
stopping new.
back in the day, like you play the rod
Rod
lottery at 320 foot-pound, and as they get older and older, that number's coming
Less
further
and
and
less.
further down,
Yeah.
because obviously, you know, age is part of it, but the wear on them, like I said, this is done in 150k. It's not a new motor.
Yeah.
So you've got, you know, I'd rather make a bit less and it'd be safe than go,
100%.
we'll just send it and you know, bang everywhere or bang within a week.
I mean, we're only making that extra foot poundage. Literally comes in at 4,000 and goes at 4,600, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So hopefully knocking 5% off the lot, bring it all down a little bit just to be in the realms of safety, and jobs are good.
Yeah, sweet.
Spot on, let's do that. Well, that's basically gone exactly to plan,
Yeah,
which
bit
is
of
a first.
strange one for a 20 valve, yeah.
Yeah, very, very strange.
No,
for a
it's been
20 valve.
it's been a good day to be fair. Like customers done everything right.
Yep.
We were having a chat this morning about what fuel's in it, what injectors he's bought, where he's got the injectors from, hardware on the car, and like
Everything's been done properly.
everything's been done right, which is nice. And it's the thing is, we said this in another video or probably a few videos, and it's nice when people talk to us. Because I know, so basically his friend Ryan had the Octavia, the black Octavia VRS has got a BAM swap in it. It's on the channel. We'll link it down below. But I gave Ryan a load of advice about where to go next, and that's basically what he's doing. And obviously he's been talking, those two have been talking, so he's gone for the injectors I recommend. Blah 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 blah. And because it's all done properly, it's just an easy.
This done properly, so
Yeah,
it's worked
the
fine.
only issue we've had was an aux sensor was unplugged, which as soon as I plugged it in, everything was fine.
Yeah.
And it's just because they've been doing little bits and it wasn't plugged back in, which is an easy enough mistake to make. But yeah, we finished up on 297, 394 newton meters. So with it,
safe.
we're within the 300 foot-pound sort of safety threshold. So that's all good.
Should be a lovely drivable car.
Yeah, no, it should be. But yeah, I think there's future plans for maybe rods and potentially a bigger turbo
And some pistons.
and maybe some pistons.
Some sending. Sounds good. Well, I look forward to it then.
Yeah, definitely. But no, it's been a good setup. So
On to the next one.
happy with that, and on to the next one.